up, Cancer? This is going to be a love reading for the first half of May. This is for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. There tends to be a bit of a wait for a reading with me from time to time, so if you wanted to explore your options, I put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, my affiliate company that offers you access to lots of amazing psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you use the link I provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. And if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. So Cancer, I'm going to do a person on your mind. How do you feel about them? Then how do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? And then the projected potential outcome for the first half of May. I say potential, guys, for those of you who are new to my channel, because I incorporate the law of assumption, which means essentially this is just a reading based on the current timeline and version of events and circumstances that you're experiencing, and that you have selected the version of self and version of said specific person, and the connection that you have selected out of infinite. Creation is finished, all things are possible, and therefore anything on the outside is a reflection of your current state, and you can absolutely tweak, conform or manifest anything that you would like. So please go and look into the law of assumption to get a better idea, and I've done some live streams and will continue to do so on the topic, and you can check out those videos as well on my channel. So let's just take a look, please, Spirit, the person on Cancer's mind. How are they feeling towards Cancer as we move through the first half of May? 6 of Swords. Some of you are dealing with a person where distance or travel is involved, but then I saw a 3 of Swords and a Knight of Swords. Someone, you may have had some kind of an ending. There's hurt feelings, something like that, but they want success. There's the 3 of Swords. Yeah, the hurt feelings. Separation. We've got Queen of Swords here. 5 of Wands, Strength card in the reverse. Tension, Cancer. You know, there's some kind of a conflict here or a tension. For some of you, you're feeling like there's outside energies at play. They're feeling like there's outside energies or competition at play, or there's been a tension around that, or outside influences and some ego battles, Cancer. With the Strength card in the reverse, it's kind of that shadow strength card, and there's hurt feelings and separation. I mean, there's a sense of wanting success here with the 6 of Wands. Let me have a look at this Queen of Swords. It's quite stuck, Cancer. The Queen of Swords is kind of looking at the 8 of Pentacles. So maybe, you know, this person sort of, and again, Cancer, I'm just reading into their energy. It doesn't really matter. So you don't, you know, I'm not giving you guys crap, but it seems to be that this person's stuck looking and thinking, well, waiting maybe for Cancer to put effort into the situation, or there's been a lot of indecision. And so Queen of Swords is about, you know, with the 8 of Pentacles means maybe putting effort into the situation, but things seem very stuck, and there could be some ego clashing, maybe feeling like the other one has not really put much effort into the situation. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you feel that way about this person, but there's separation type energy, or there's hurt feelings. And that's the 6 of Swords that I saw when I was shuffling. There's something about wanting to maybe move away from that. But it is feeling stuck. It is stagnant. So some of you, you've taken like a pause, or there's just a lot of indecision because outside factors seem to be influencing this. I do have 8 of Wands, Cancer. So this person wants to communicate with you. So some of you are getting messages or communication, but there's a lot of confusion and mixed feelings here. For some of you, Cancer, you're dealing with a situation where, yeah, there's outside energies, or a decision needs to be made to leave something behind in order to move ahead. So that could be like a third party for some of you. And for others of you, it's just sort of like leaving behind the past, or heartache or hurt feelings between the 2 of you that's caused you know, stagnancy. And it could be around tensions to do with outside people. It doesn't have to be romantic, right? But there's a holding on to a lot of confusion. And the 7 of Cups is mixed. You know, there's also maybe a lot of insecurity around outside energies with that 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and defensiveness, 7 of Wands. So that could be where the ego clashes are coming in, Cancer. Whether it's founded or unfounded, you know, the 7 of Cups is choices and options. So either this person feels like they've been, you know, there's a threat in some way, or in some way in the way they've behaved, they've made you feel that there's some kind of an outside threat, insecurity. You know, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and Seven of Wands, there's a defensive kind of an energy here. So maybe there's some triggering in that department. Now, again, Cancer, I'm going to give you guys, like, according to the spiel that I gave you at the beginning, if you did want this to shift and change, you absolutely can do that if you go ahead and look into the law. You know, like if you feel that there's been a lot of holding back and confusion and it's stuck and you want this to move in a certain way, you absolutely can do that by just shifting your state and selecting a new version of the connection. I always recommend Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, Kim Velez. Circumstances don't matter, and the version of the person that's showing up doesn't matter. But there seems to be kind of like this person's feeling very stuck. They want to talk to you, but then there's confusion and they're holding on to some of this confusion, and there's a defensive energy. Six of Pentacles, there's something about wanting to focus on reciprocity. So even on this current timeline, it looks like wanting to balance things out, wanting to, you know, focus on equal give and take. Magician card, and they are still manifesting you. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steadily working towards something stable, wanting to put effort into the situation, but there are clashes here. Strength card in the reverse. So Cancer, for those of you where there's outside influences that are affecting this connection, and again, that could be causing a lot of tension or confusion or whatnot, you can change the story and you can manifest away third parties, guys. Circumstances don't matter. You can select new version of the connection where there's no outside influences or threats or all of that, but there just seems to be some outside factors here. And so there's a wanting to get, I think, you know, Magician card, wanting to manifest reciprocity with you and put effort in, but then I also am getting a defensive vibe and maybe feeling like you're not putting the effort in, so it could be a bit of a blame game, Cancer. I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the King of Cups in the reverse. So Cancer, King of Cups in the reverse. How's this person feeling about you? For some of you, King of Cups in reverse, this person feels like maybe you've withdrawn the love, or, you know, again, and this is just maybe a projection this person has. This is emotional manipulation. Now, Cancer, I'm not telling you that that's what you are. I'm just reading on the current circumstances. There could be a little bit of these hurt feelings coming up. This person could be projecting their own ego wounds, right? Like old stories, narratives, and they could be kind of, there could be some insecurity or some jealousy issues coming up for a Pentacle, Seven of Cups. Now, again, guys, you can manifest away that and select new version of a person, shift into the state where you have something with someone that's very secure. It'll make sense when you look at some of the coaches I explained. But we've got Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So there's a sense of destiny between you and this person, Cancer. However, it's like maybe there's been some repetitive cycles or patterns. See, Nine of Wands, that cause a block or a wall between you and this person, and wounding. They want to maybe drop the guard and put the work in. You know, Eight of Pentacles is also self-mastery. Some of you are connected to this person through work or career, or others of you, it's about working through issues is what I'm saying, and getting, that's what I said from the beginning, like Six of Swords, moving past heartache. And they want success with you, Cancer. They also might be a bit, you know, Six of Wands can be about getting attention, getting validation. So that could be an issue that's coming up here. You could be dealing with ego battles. But it seems to be that, yeah, it's a little stuck. So it's like, can we work through this heartache, or do we need to move forward and move on? Yeah, let me see what that Eight of Wands is all about. Yeah, but they want to communicate, Cancer. They want to reconcile the issues with you, and we've got Knight of Cups. So this is actually romantic feelings. This is, you know, love, and even maybe an apology if something has been out of balance or has hurt you, or there's been hurt between the two of you. Look, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So there's something about conversation coming through in May, King and Queen of Swords, and there is stress here. There's been anxiety, and maybe this can get quite cold, or there's been some harshness between the two of you. But like I said, there seems to be a wanting to repair that, talk, maybe apologize, because Four of Cups, there seems to be some kind of a rejection wound or, you know, discontent that's come through. So, you know, partly maybe this person acts out from a place where they think that what they're offering you, you're not accepting. You might react to that from a certain place, and that's why things go round and round. It can get kind of cold and detached. For a small portion of you, you know, Cancer, with the Seven of Cups, the mixed feelings and confusion, I mean, King and Queen of Swords can be like, and the Three of Swords, it could be that something is stuck because there is like another relationship outside of your connection, and that's what's keeping the connection stuck. So that's a small portion of you, because King and Queen of Swords can be like divorcees, and it could be that, you know, this person could be trying to move away from that in order to move forward with you, right? There's something here about confusion, mixed feelings, and holding on to stuff. Maybe, you know, Four of Pentacles, either this person could be still in the process of leaving something behind, or feel that that's you, Cancer, and that's caused a feeling of discontent, or feeling like not, you know, having to fight, compete. But otherwise, Cancer, it's really just about, like, I think reconciling some issues like rejection wounds, or, you know, not feeling validated or something like that. Let me get your cards, Cancer. I mean, Ace of Pentacles is about commitment. So this person's focus is about reconciling issues, love, and they want to have something stable with you, Ace of Pentacles. So, and there's conversation coming through, Cancer. Maybe they're feeling Two of Swords, that you're a bit stuck, or you've been sending mixed signals, or vice versa, or both of you, right? So let me have a look at you and how you're feeling, Cancer. We've got Virgo, Gemini energy, Leo energy, if I didn't already say that. Yeah, King and Queen of Swords, air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as well. Cancer, how do you feel about this person? Chariot card, that's your energy. Page of Cups, seem to want to move ahead, but Nine of Swords, stress and anxiety. Maybe the oracles will also give me a better idea of, like, what's keeping this stuck. How does Cancer feel about this person? There's a sense of waiting. Three of Cups, there's something about outside factors or influences maybe keeping this a little bit stuck, Cancer, because the Three of Cups, and that could also be competing interests like family, friends, and whatnot. It doesn't have to be that there's, or like an ex, a divorcee, that could be a factor, right, guys? Or an ex-person that's still hanging around. How do you feel about this person, Cancer? The Moon, Ten of Swords in the reverse. You're trying to get over some level of pain where things are not clear, and you want to come, if you've taken a break, Four of Swords is in the reverse, you want to come out of that break, you want to get past some pain. There's pain here and there's pain there with you. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, like there's been back and forth between you and this person. Seven of Pentacles, you also, Cancer, like I said, you know, if it's on your end as well where there's other energies, Two of Pentacles, like you're back and forth, like you could be ending something else or needing to end something else, and that's causing you a little bit of this having to let go of something you've already built. Seven of Pentacles to move ahead. That could be the sense of what's stalling the connection. You and this person, you both could have old heartache outside of your connection, or people that you need to let go of. I mean, Two of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Chariot card is you. So you seem to feel attracted to this person. There's a sense of wanting to take action, wanting to move ahead. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So that's also like maybe financial responsibilities and things that might be getting in the way or making things murky, like if there's exes or children in the mix or something like that. Or there's been issues to do with just finances, work-life balance, work. Maybe that causes the tension and the conflict and the hurt feelings. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Like there's something that causes a feeling of disconnect between the two of you. And also maybe, you know, back and forth because of, you know, if there's been relationships that need to end or have ended and there's financial loss. I mean, we've got Seven of Swords, Cancer, so there's also a bit of this trust issues. Moon card, Seven of Swords, that are coming through, because Ten of Swords can be betrayal. I don't know that it's between you and this specific person, but like you might have had betrayal and now there's like this energy between you and this person which is making you both very defensive, or like holding back on one another, holding back, or there's jealousy issues. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. I don't know. Let's have a look at that 10 of Swords. You both have 6 of Wands. Like, you both want success, Cancer, but at the same time, maybe you both don't feel very like validated, or there's a lot of trust issues going on here with the 7 of Swords and the Moon. We've got Pisces energy, if I didn't already say that. What else do we have with this 6 of Wands? 10 of Wands, there's burdens. There's a lot of burdens weighing on this situation, but you have love. You both want to talk. 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups. So there's going to be communication, and there's opportunity here for a new start. Ace of Cups, Cancer. So expect a conversation. I mean, where is all this trust issues coming from? Page of Cups is in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be children in the mix here, and there could be questions around loyalty or stability, like outside of this connection. So for some of you, you're dealing with a situation where there's inability to commit to one another because there's outside stuff that's being let go of, or financial responsibility, like fully commit to one another, or there's a cause for suspicion in that area because there seems to be a lot of this weighing on the connection, Cancer. 10 of Wands, like there's a lot of burdens here in this connection. I mean, Page of Cups is also the wounded inner child. So guys, I know I'm jumping around, but this can be trust issues coming up. And this could be old pain and old betrayal that has been projected into this situation, like feeling like there's a lack of loyalty, or a lack of recognition, or a lack of effort, or something like that. Now, Cancer, I'm saying that because essentially we just read this for context, but for those of you for whom this is the reading and it resonates, it doesn't really matter. Circumstances don't matter. If what's showing up in your current 3D circumstances is a version where you feel like someone's not committing or not loyal, or you're feeling a lot of fear, or there's rejection wounds or old betrayal stories coming up, founded or unfounded, if you did want this person, you can manifest all of that away by changing your state, selecting a new version of self that doesn't have a belief about who you are and how you see yourself in relation to said person, or how you see yourself in relation to the people you love. Because the Moon card and the Page of Cups in the reverse can be like our inner child wounding. So 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles can be like abandonment wounds. You might feel that this person has that, and that's why they kind of hold back, or there's ping-ponging back and forth defensiveness or something like that. If there is third-party energy in the way, Cancer, like I said, you know, circumstances don't matter. You can manifest that away. Or you could say that this is triggering something in you where you're not feeling good and you want to move ahead and move forward onto something else. But I encourage you guys to look at then, if this is your reading, why you would be triggered, or why this is causing you to, this is shadow stuff, the Moon coming up, okay? So no one to change but self. You both want to talk, and there's opportunity for, you want a new love beginning, and this person, Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, wants to have commitment with you, reconciliation and romance. So that's positive. Page of Swords, you seem to be analyzing, or you feel this person's analyzing you or watching you, checking you out, observing you. And then there's opportunity to have accomplishment, or you want accomplishment, or close out an old cycle. So maybe you're closing out old cycles not connected to this person, or there's old cycles with this person, like to move forward in a better direction, there's a need to sort of shift and change the narrative, or you know, because the Wheel of Fortune, I think, was in the reverse, wasn't it? So this is like old things that keep going round and round, karmic loops. So there could be this reaction between you and this person, or triggering, and it's just like, as I said, no one to change but self. So if you want this to shift, there's definitely communication coming through between the two of you, but that can go that way or that way. Do you know what I mean, Cancer? All versions of everything exist at once, so all you need to do is select, make a decision. If you want something, you already have it, because creation is finished. The version of you that receives that which you desire, or the relationship that you desire, then you can recreate the circumstances and you make new assumptions about the person, and they will absolutely show up and conform, because they're a mirror to you. Everyone is you pushed out. So have a look into the law. I like it though, Cancer, regardless, because even on this current timeline with no changes, it seems that you both want to talk and there's opportunity for a new start. And you both want success, Six of Wands. So I would just say, guys, focus on what you want, not the aspects that you don't want, and don't stay anchored into an old story, right? So let me just have a look, or a timeline, an old timeline, shift into the higher timeline. Okay, see? Okay, commitment, offer, asking out, taking to the next level. And then I have reflection, dark shadow. So you might be thinking this person has all this shadow stuff, and fair enough, Cancer. But what I'm saying to you is there's still you pushed out. So you might have selected version of person that is doing, you know, has these sort of mannerisms and behaviors, and then that's triggering, say, your shadow, and you're going round and round. But no one to change but self, Cancer. So you, whilst they're not a robot, you still selected version of person that has that. Okay, now also for some of you, there's a need to move away from old relationships generally. Like some of you are dealing with maybe a multi-party situation, or there's still old heartache connected to exes. And so then that creates a dynamic between you and a specific person where there's defensiveness, there's an old wound there. And so that is where the law of assumption comes in. It's like if you go into things and you have certain assumptions based on old experiences, and those experiences were ones that you had on a timeline which were still connected to who you were identifying as, your beliefs about self that were being reflected back to you. You know, the shadow stuff, not being worthy, not being loved, rejected, not chosen, whatever it is. That's what's being brought up, say again. So karmic cycles can be broken by you, right? So you don't keep experiencing the outside reflecting back to you an old belief. And so you don't need to worry about this person changing or healing. I'm different to, say, other readers. I say you just change you and shift into that version and make new assumptions about this person, okay? They will show up differently. Mask, not being upfront. And then there's something about legal matters. Divorce, legal matters. So I did mention that for some of you, that's the case. Like what's stalling the connection is potentially there's still something that needs to be wrapped up, or yeah, that's like causing sort of a lot of this kind of defensiveness or jealousy or something like that, or just not being upfront about, you know, I don't know, putting up a wall. Even if the divorce is not something that's going on in the present, it could be past relationship energy that is still lingering in the present and creating certain dynamic between you and this person. I hope that makes sense. Like Seven of Swords energy is trust issues, and with that Five of Pentacles, abandonment issues. And so this is putting up a front. So there might be a bit of this mask wearing on the basis of not wanting to get hurt, right? Or old wounded inner child. I said that on both ends, Cancer. So again, you know, yeah, bottled up. So not opening up, keeping things inside. That's what's causing the kind of tension and keeping things stuck more than anything. And Four of Pentacles. So there's a lot of this withholding, and it could be a bit of this, like that triggers the other one, and then the other one withholds. It's fixable, Cancer. Do you know what I mean? Let me get you guys there's going to be conversation and communication. So I encourage you guys, I was going to say, if you wanted to work on this, you can go to look into the law of assumption. And then I have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And then I had that Eight of Pentacles before. So there seems to be opportunity to work on things. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction. Let go of control issues. There's something about control. So control, like not wanting to lose control, so holding back out of fear, you know, so that's where we wear a mask. There's nothing, you don't need to get frustrated at the mirror, Cancer, like when it's not showing up the way that you want. Maybe you are dealing with a person that has certain behaviors, etc. You can definitely take control and, like I said, have exactly what you want if you take control of your own thoughts, which are manifesting your reality, and you shift into a new state, right? Look into the law, it will make sense. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So Cancer, there you go. There's opportunity for conflict resolution here, taking things to the next level, commitment. It's just about maybe looking at what needs to shift on the shadow aspect of things. Okay, Cancer, I hope that that resonated for you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.